What's up? What's up? It's your boy, Pastor Ron. It is safe to say that the Antichrist is here. He is living on this earth. He is roaming this earth and is waiting for his time to appear. We are currently living in the last days, and more evidence is coming forth that what the Bible talks about in the book of Revelations, chapter 13, is what's currently happening in this time. It's crazy to see, right? At least for me. I'm a Bible nerd. I'm a Bible junkie. But it's crazy to see the things that I've been growing up hearing about for 20, 30 years, about the end of the world, about the Antichrist, about the mark of the beast, is actually on its way. And it's very close. It's something that seems imminent. It's something that seems that it's close by. Because the Antichrist is going to usher in a system of one economy, one world government, and one religion. And this recent comment by Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister of England, is going to shake you to the core. Please listen.
This government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work by the end of this Parliament. Let me spell that out. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID. It's as simple as that.
So this digital ID, as he said, is going to be required for folks to even work, right? And the system that will be established by the Antichrist will be one where folks are going to be coerced to get it. If you don't get it, you will then have to lose your life. It's not optional. You have to get this particular mark of the beast, get this particular barcode on your forearm or your forehead. If not, then you are not able to function, and you're going to die if you don't agree to get it. So it's coerced. So for us to hear that this is being implemented imminently should be worrisome. Should be something that says, okay, it's getting real. Not only that, one of the people who is very interested in getting this mark of the mark of the beast, this digital ID, one of the people that's spearheading this is Bill Gates. So Bill Gates, what he's going to do is have this same system come into the U.S., right? Bringing it one step further to it being something that will allow the Antichrist to sit here and take over. So what it looks like is that the framework of the Antichrist, the framework of this is already here. So I'm not going to sit here and say it's happening now, it's happening tomorrow. I'm not one of those guys because no one knows the date or the time. But I do want you to point out that the signs are here. That this right here, when you look at it, it's clear as day that this is the Antichrist sitting here and trying to take over. So as we hear these things, it's not for us to worry. It's not for us to be upset. We hear these things, the response needs to be that we have to sit here and be ready and say, yo, am I right with God? Am I sitting here and have my life right with God? So I think whenever we hear this type of stuff right now, it's not something to worry about, but it's something that God uses to make sure that we're awake, that we're living holy and having a life holy and acceptable to God. And this is not a political statement, a political video. The politics don't matter. And I think one of the things that, I just thought about is the way this country is so tired of politics and how things are being done, where it's different parties in this country and different issues all across the world where these parties are not, where politics is not popular anymore, that this will again cause people to abandon the system. So it'll be easier for people to go under one governmental banner. The signs are here, man. The things are out here, man. It's just, again, I'm not saying anything either way. But the one thing I want to say that the framework for the Antichrist reign is here. And we got to make sure we're ready. Because I don't want to be left behind and forced to live during this difficult time. or I may just die tomorrow. You never know. There's no guarantee I'll even be here when this all is happening. So it's important for me to get my life right before God, where God has to search me. But yeah, just hearing this digital ID where employers are going to require it. So in essence, it's saying if you don't have this ID, you can't work. Right? Which is beginning to sound like the Antichrist. And this is not something that's far off. It's within the next couple years. It's not something that's happening in this far off country. This is UK, a partner of the US, a world power. So as they hear this, many other countries will adopt, allowing this framework for the Antichrist to continue. So I want to encourage you to watch and pray, to see what's going on, because again, tomorrow's not promised. God may come back at any time, but this should not make us afraid once again. But this should make us have peace, that no, our Savior's coming back for us. But this, as we sit and look at this world government, and we look and seeing throughout many people talking about, I am the Antichrist, or I am this, I am that, and claiming to be the Messiah, etc., etc. As we see these things, it shows that we're living in the end times. Because Matthew 24 said that you will hear many declaim to be the Messiah in the last day, but this will be the beginning of the pains. And B, we need to make sure our lives are right before God. So it's definitely, jolting to hear, to see so clear as day that as we're living in these last days, bro, like, we're here. But we have to get our lives right before God. So tell me what you think. Am I exaggerating? Is it really that deep, or just something where you feel like, hey, Pastor Ron, you're right. We're living in the last days, and this is the Antichrist. This is the mark of the beast. Tell me what you think. But either way, I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you guys. God bless y'all. Peace.